welcome. Happy Friday. First order of business. We're going to do the same warm-up that we always do, so I know that you guys know this, so that's good. And then next Friday, there's not going to be any class. So next Friday, April 2nd, I know that it's Good Friday, but also I've been commissioned by Emerson College to do a dance film. So the Hot Water Over Raised Fist show that I created and debuted in 2019, we got to do a revamp of it with COVID, and we're doing a digital dance film, and that event is happening next Friday from 3 to 5. So I'll have to like prepare for that and all of that stuff. So I won't have time to do the class, but I'll post like a replay of an old class so you can take that if you want. And I encourage you to come to the virtual event. It's going to be really fantastic. I got to work with a cinematographer, super professional. It's very high quality. The we took a micro idea that was in the show about this relationship between Sadada and I as Black Indigenous women, and really took that and like blew it up macro. And so we're looking at what does it mean to belong. You know, her and I both have like these interesting relationships to each other, but also to like Boston, to the land, to what it is to like live in the world that we live in, and like how we operate in that. And so it's just we call it a closer look at belonging. And so I hope that you will come. I know that Emerson is still working on the Zoom invitation link. So when I have that, I'll send it to you guys in your DM, and you can hopefully attend and be able to like see the film. All right, we're going to get started. We know the deal. We're going to start in parallel first to roll down. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plie, 2 counts. And straighten. Stay here, hold 4 counts. Roll up 4 counts. Plie, 2 counts. Releve, engaging those abdominals, establishing your alignment, arms and heels down, weights forward on the balls of the feet, head to the right. 3 and 4, roll down 4 counts. And 2 and 3. Oh, sorry. Yes. And straighten. Hang here, 4 counts, 3 counts, 2 counts. Roll up, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plie, 2 counts. Releve up. Engaging those abdominals. Lifting in the back. Arms and heels down. Head to the left. 4 counts. Feet apart. 2 counts. Roll down. Plie. 1 count. Relaxing your neck. Letting the body be heavy. Roll up. Plie. 2 counts. Engaging those abdominals. Arms and heels down. 4 counts. And 3. And 2. And 1. Head to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. 2 counts. Plie. 1 count. And straighten. Stay 2 counts. Roll up. Plie. Engaging those abdominals. Finding length. Arms are tight by the ears. Arms and heels down. Arriving at the same time. Head to the left. 4 counts. 3, 2, 1. Cat cow. And in. And out. Articulating the spine. Finding a little bit of a bounce. Connect those dots. Rolling the shoulders back. And over. Add the arm. Plie. Releve. Inner thighs are working. Parallel leg for your gesture side. Plie. Releve. Again. 2 counts. Add the arms. Plie. Releve. Last time to the left. Add the arms. Plie. 1 count. 1, 2, plie, 3, 2 count. And straighten. 6, plie, down 7. 8, releve, up 9. 10, 11, and 12. Left side, 1, 2, plie, 2 counts. And straighten. Plie. Lift up. Over. Elevate. And down. Last time. 1, 2, plie, 3, 4. Straighten, releve. Send the pelvis over. 9, 10, down, 11. Flat back, 4 counts. And up, 4 counts. 2, 3, 4. 2 counts. 1, 2, arms forward. Plie, arms to the side. Straighten back out. Lift up. 11, 12, 13, 14, arms down, 15, and 16. Again, 1, 2, arms forward, feeling the back, engaging the floor abdominals, plie, arms to the side, back out, lift up, 2 counts, pelvis press, and center, arms down, 2 counts, roll down, 4 counts, 4, 3, 2, arms out, and up, 4 counts, 2, 3, 4, again, roll to your diagonal, and up, 2 counts, flat back, plie, arms forward, releve and hold, 5, 6, 7, float down, 2 counts, soften the knees to roll up, again, 2 counts, plie, arms forward, releve and hold, float down, 2 counts, roll up, soften the knees, last set, plie, releve up, plie, diagonal, hold, 4 counts, 4, 3, 2, 1, right arm, 2 counts, left arm, 2 counts, releve to come up, and arms and heels down. Last time, here we go, 1, 2, plie, arms forward, releve up, plie, diagonal, breathing into your back, arms are by the ears, left arm, right arm, releve up, arms and heels down, 2, 3, arms back up, 4 counts forward, 2, 3, 4, roll up, 3, 2, 1, and forward, 2, 3, 4, roll up, face the front, 2 counts, 1, 2, 4, spiral, and arms forward and up, again, left arm, and full spiral, and lift up and around, right arm again, and spiral, left arm, connecting through your laterals, and 1, and spiral, stay down, arms forward and up, left arm goes 1, and a spiral, take it up and around, and forward, last time, each side, relax your toes on the floor, and lift, and forward, left arm 1, and spiral, stay down and around, arm forward, and 8, very good, I'm already hot, so I apologize, I think I missed 2 counts in there in 2 different places, so sorry about that. If you're like, wait a minute, that didn't feel right, it wasn't. And yet, here we are. We're doing all right, though. We're going to do our feet articulations, tendus, our contraction series, our rebounds, And we're going to do fortification 1. So all of that stuff is going to be connected together in our next sequence here. Whew. All right, are we more prepared now that it's hot in here? It's hot sooner than I anticipated. All right, here we go. We're going to start with our feet articulations and tendus with our different arm positions. All right. 5, 6, right foot, 7, and 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left leg, 1, and flex. Dégagé, staying lifted in those abdominals as you transition. 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 1. Flex, everything is parallel. Coupe, and 1. 5, 6, and 7 to the back, arm second. Keeping that back leg parallel. Left foot, 1, 2, 5, 6, arms to demi second. 1. Dégagé, coupe, and 1. 5, 6, open the Egyptian. Keeping that leg parallel, lengthening from the back. 4, and 7, and 8 to the back. Dégagé, coupe, turn it out, and 1. Plie, no plie, plie, plie. So your plie is on 4, 8, and 2. 1, 2, 3, plie. 5, 6, 7, plie. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, and 1. Plie, plie to the back. Dégagé, left foot, and 1, staying lifted in the supporting side. 6, to the front. Dégagé, coupe, and 1, 2, plie, plie. Dégagé, last time. 1, 5, 6, plie to the back. Dégagé, it's always tricky for me. Out on 1, and in, and out. Drop the arms. C-curve forward, open. Make sure we're breathing. Nothing is fast. We're just activating those legs, rounding the back, sternum presentation. Here we go. We're going to do our rolling up nice and slow. Drop the arms. 5, 6, round elbows until we get straight. Plie 2 counts. Turning both legs out. Arms and legs arrive at the same time and arrive at the same time. Heels down, 1 count, and change, and open, and close. Out 1. And out, drop the arms. Forward, roll it up. Plie, 2 counts. Nice wide back, and up. And plie, and up. 1 count, here we go. Rebound, forward, open, half turn. Right leg, face the back, face the front. We contract to the left. Open up, and close. Left leg, out 1. To the back, out. To the front, out. To the right, and open. Second part. Still with the half turns. We're going to take this all the way around. Face the back, half turn front. Left leg, out. In, and out. In, to the right. Open up. Full turn if you'd like. And out. We're going to the left. 7, 8, and 2 counts up. Hinge, pelvis forward. All the way up. Other side, adjust the back foot. Heels down on 9. Out 10. 11. Left leg, full turn. Out. Out. To the right. 8 and hinge. Lift. Other side. Heels down on 9. 10. Arms up, parallel legs. Rebound 1. 2. Down. Keep the knees bouncing to the right. And 1, 2, down. letting those armpits do the work of circling the arms. Part 2. Open, upper back, contraction, and up. 1. And down. And open, upper back, plie, and up. Third part, we're going to have our sternum presentation. And lift. Up, arms to the side, and up. Last time. 2 and down. Open, lift. Arms down, 4 counts. 3, 2, fortification, 1. Heels up. 1, 2, right leg. Heels down on 4. 4 counts forward. 2, 3, 4. And back up. 1, 3, 4. 2 counts. 1. Check that back foot. Make sure it's parallel. And all the way down. Lateral to the left. Open. Turn it out. Up 7 and 8. Twist to the front. 1, 2. Heels down on 3. Step it in on 4. Left side. 1, 2. Left leg. Heels down. 4 counts forward. 2, 3, 4. Up 4 counts. 2, 3, 4. 2 counts. And up. And all the way down. 2, 3. Lateral to the right. Open. Turn it out. Lift it up. Twist to the front. Heels down. Step it in. Arms down. Very good. Woo! How are we doing? How are we doing? I hope we're okay. I know that that was a lot, but also I know that the people that are in this room are people that take class every week. So I am operating under the assumption that you know those sequences. If this is someone that's watching the recording, you can always rewind the tape and go back. And you can even slow it down on YouTube, so that's nice. All right, moving right along. Let's do, oh good, I'm seeing some hearts. That makes me feel good. Excellent. Let's do some leg swings. We're gonna go through all of the positions today, same thing like we did last week, and we're gonna do 2 sets. I'm gonna do it with you. My quad is already kind of screaming at me a little bit from class last night. We did a lot of balancing in class, so I might modify for myself, or I might like pause, but I'll continue to talk you through it as we go. Okay, so all of this is gonna have 4 leg swings to begin. So the legs are really coming across the body. It's not what you're doing, it's how you're doing it. So really making sure that as you're passing through, that you're relaxing that leg, letting the whole foot pass on the floor, and then coming up. So really allowing it to have that sort of rebound or pendulum swing action to lubricate, I'll say moisturize, to lubricate that joint as the leg is swinging. So we have 4 leg swings. We come to our high lateral, promenade around 8 counts, passe up on 1, 2, side lunge on 3, 4. Come to your first position with a nice T curve, so my head is not low. I'm not all the way down here. I'm really thinking about getting my forehead in line with my belly button and sending the opening up my back. So allowing that lumbar spine to just melt, those muscles around the spine to melt off as I'm taking that nice C curve, and then you'll tendu out on the left. 4 leg swings, high lateral, promenade around 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Part 2, lateral T. We know this. Plie and straighten, passe up, contract to the front, lift the chest, bringing your leg to your side, not the side of the room or the side of the body, your side, which is probably more in front of you, and then we're going to float down 7 and 8. Same thing on the left side. Part 3, 4 leg swings. We go to our front T. We're going to contract in for 2, out for 2, in for 2. You can come up to your releve if you'd like, or if you just want to come to your passe, totally fine. As you come down, though, I'm not sending the leg back. I'm going to come down to my coupe and then slide the leg behind, turning out the front leg. I'm in my deep lunge, 4 counts. I stay there, 4 counts to get there, stay there for 4, face the front for 4, tailbones up, head down for 4, roll up 1, 2, 3, 4, you're ready for the left side. Part 4 of this, 4 leg swings, we find our lateral T, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to go to our side T, 1, 2, 3, 4. We drop down 1 count, pull it back up, down and up, Down third one, we're gonna stay 5, 6, 7, 8. Keeping the weight forward on the ball of the foot of the standing leg so that you can transition and bring that heel forward to come back to your lateral T in 4 counts. Passe up on 1, 2, side lunge on 3, 4, C curve, out. You're ready for the left side. We do 2 sets. So we have our high lateral, our lateral T, our front T, our lateral T with our side T. So the only one that we're missing is, well, we're missing 2 of them, back T and, oh goodness, low T. So low T would be like your high lateral, except that way, where this leg is up and those arms are down. I don't usually do that. Mostly I'm teaching like beginner intermediate classes or like a fast intermediate, so you wouldn't be doing that in those classes anyway. But yeah, here we go. We're gonna do our leg swings. Woo, not too fast, breathing, pacing ourselves, right? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 4 swings. 1, 2, 3. Plie, high lateral. Promenade 1. Passe, changing the pelvis. Lateral T. Plie 2 counts. Relaxing your toes on the floor. 7, 8, swing. grab a sip of water. How are we doing? I hope we're okay. I did that with that whole thing with you. Something that I want to mention, especially because I can't see you. Thank you for the hearts. Especially because I can't see you. Things that I know and notice in class from teaching this for as long as I've been doing it. When you're going from your side T to your lateral T, and from your lateral T to your side T, that's a time usually where that leg that's in the air, your gesture leg, is going to be like dropping, and it's easy to lose balance. And sometimes we think like, what am I doing wrong? Or I just don't feel strong enough for this. For that, it's really, which most of this technique is, really about physics, right? Like, what actually needs to happen in order for me to maintain the balance? So one of the things is, yes, we need to have engaged lifted abdominals when we're in our flat back, but particularly when you're transitioning from one position to the next, you want to make sure that that gesture leg is staying activated. Usually that's kind of like the afterthought. But if we think about activating that from the beginning before we anticipate where we're traveling to, that's helpful. So really using that inner thigh from here when I'm in my side T, I'm not going to do this and then go, oh yeah, let me pick my leg up. As soon as I start to move my arm, I'm already thinking about the leg. The other thing is this opposite arm has a role to play as well. As I'm coming around, I'm actually really pulling out actively away from my leg in order to allow this like quadrant of the body, or this half of the torso, to be able to make that transition. If there's no support on this side and there's also not so much support on this side, you're gonna struggle. And so I don't really think it's so much about strength necessarily. I think that anybody that's on this in class right now has the strength to do it. It's just applying the mechanics of keeping that opposition and pulling out on that side while keeping this leg lifted. That will help give you the stability that you're looking for in order to come to that position. So I offer that to you as a reminder. I'm sure you know this already, but it's always good to just bring our awareness to that. All right, let's go to, we're gonna go to figure 4 right away. So we've been a while since we've done this sequence. I'm gonna talk us through it. We're gonna be in our wide second, stepping the right leg over. You're gonna come looking forward, 1, 2. We're gonna step out and look to the side, 3, 4. We do this again, 5, 6, and I'm actively dropping that right arm. I'm not just bringing my left arm over, but I'm opening up on both sides. And I'm gonna step out. Third time, I'm gonna come over, 1, 2, and now from here, I'm gonna spiral so that I keep my shoulders forward and then I'm not gonna come here. I'm gonna add that arm and open my back and lift myself up, 5, 6, 7, hook the elbows on 8. My leg, to make the figure 4, my foot is on the outside of my knee. So I'm not here in like a passe or a bad passe. I'm making sure that it's clear that this would be a number 4, right? If you make your 4 and that little part that sticks out, that's this right here. So you're there by 8. We're gonna plie 2 counts and open the arms to open Egyptian, straighten the legs. We're gonna plie again, come to high diagonal, straighten the legs. We're gonna find our releve up on 1, 2, lift the knee and develop the leg, 3, 4, come up and pass through our passe, 5, 6, 7, 8. C curve around, so don't drop your head below your belly button. Find that roundness in the spine, and then you're gonna roll up and you're ready for the left foot to cross in front of the right. 2 counts, looking forward, 1, 2, step it out, 3, 4. We come over, 5, 6, step it out, 7, 8. Add the arm, 1, 2, here we go, 3, 4, lift it up, 5, 6, 7, hook the elbow on 8. I'm engaging my glutes, lifting in the lower abdominal so that my knee can go to its natural side. Plie 2 counts, open the arms to open Egyptian, close it up 2. Plie, lifting the back, opening the chest, dropping the dropping those ribs down. So I'm maintaining that alignment. I come back, find your releve up on 1, 2, develop the leg, 3, 4, passe over, 5, 6, 7, 8. When I come here, my palms are facing down and I'm in my flat back. I'm gonna take my C curve around so I'm not dropping my head below my pelvis, but it's in line, parallel. It's in line with your belly button. That's part 1. Part 2 is exactly the same until we get to the spiral. So if my right leg was crossed, I'm here. As I come around, I'm going to take my C curve, but now I'm facing the back. I'm going to put my right hand on the floor and continue to spiral. And now I have my left leg wrapped around on the top. From here, I'm gonna come up and over towards the right, 1, 2, and then I'm gonna come up and press that shoulder down, giving myself a nice épalement. I'm gonna come again. Now from here, I'm gonna switch legs and go to the other side. I'm gonna step the right leg up in front of me, come to a 1 figured 4 turn here, and then I'm gonna take this up, arms up, and come to my flat back, bring the arms forward, lift myself up, send the leg down, C-curve around, but this time I stay standing. You might need to make an adjustment based on your space, and you're ready for the other side. So let me just do the ending. I've spiraled all the way around. My right leg is in front. I'm gonna lift my lower back to bring the arms up so that my chest stays open. I'm not coming over here in this concave shape. I'm lifted up and stretching over. I release that leg. I come back up, épalement. I come down. I'm gonna change to the other side. This is my left leg behind me. It now comes in front. I'm gonna make an outside turn and bring my right leg in front. Lift the arms up, you can releve or not. Flat back forward. Bring the arms forward. Lift the torso up. Send the leg over to my flat back. C-curve around and then stand up. Yeah? Part 1, part 2, part 1, part 2. Yeah, it's a lot, but all opportunities to practice. Yes? Here we go. It's not fast, and I'll continue to talk you through it as always. Oh. We can stand in parallel second. 5, 6. Right leg over the left. 2 counts. Looking forward. And open. Again. Energy in that opposite arm. We go 2 counts. Add the arm. 4 counts up. 6, 7, and plie 2 counts. Softening the front of the ankle. Plie, arms up, close those ribs. 4 counts, releve. Lift the knee. Up to your passe, change to your flat back. 4 counts around. 6, 7. Left leg crosses. And open. And out. Getting a nice stretch in that IT there. Add the arm. 4 counts up. 7, 8. Plie, 2 counts. And straighten. And plie. Dropping those rib cage in front of you. 4 counts, releve. Lift the knee first. And then extend the leg wherever the knee is. Come back, retrace that. Flat back. 4 counts around. Part 2, forward. And open. And over. Add the arm. And 4 counts up. Same plie. 2 counts. And close. And plie. Releve 4 counts. Now lift the knee. Keep the knee close to the body. And over. We're going to go all the way around into a 4, 6, 7, up and over, 2 counts. And lift. Again, 2 counts. Other side. Step it up. Arms up, 2 counts. Flat back, 2 counts. Arms forward. Lift it up. Flat back, over. And around. 5, 6, 7, lift, and over, and around. From the top, right leg, here we go, 2 counts. 1, 2, and over. Staying lifted in those abdominals, and open. Last time, add the arm, lift up 5, 6, 7, hook the elbows, plie 2 counts, and straighten, again. 4 counts, releve, dropping those ribs. Another opportunity to practicing balance. 3, 4, up and over. So your flat back, around, left leg, and open. Left leg, open. Last time. Grab the arm, up, 6, 7, 8. Plie 2 counts. Nice wide back, soft front ankle, and plie. We're gonna need more music. Releve, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the leg, 2, 3, 4. Up and over. Hold, 3, 4. Take it around. 5, 6, 7. Part 2. We're almost there. You're 3/4 done. We're on the last quarter. Finding the opposite length. And 4 counts up. 2, 3, elbows for plie 2 counts. And straighten. Plie again. And straighten. 4 count releve. Here we go. Up. 2, 3, 4. And lifting in those lower abdominals. 3, 4. Up and over. 2, 3. To the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8. Circle 1, 2. Up. 3, 4. Again. Change sides. Step up. 2 counts. Flat back. Arms forward. And lift. Over. Take it around. Last side. 6, 7. Left leg crosses right. 2 counts. And open. And over. We're here. And open. And over. Add the arm. Lift it up. 5, 6, 7. Hold those elbows. Nice flat scapula in the back. And the back is wide. Ribs are closed. 4 counts up. Lifting the knee. 3, 4. Up and over. 6, 7, 8. Around to the floor. 2, 3, 4. Up and over. 1. Lift. Again. Change sides. Step it up. 2 counts up. And flat back. Arms forward. And lift. We're there. 2 counts. And around. Take your time. Don't die out. Stand strong. 6, 7, 8. Woo! We did that. Maybe walk around your space. Ooh, my goodness gracious. So, I just had lunch right before class because I have to teach right after this. So, I was like, let me eat before. And boy, doing all that like spiraling around and coming up, definitely I feel my lunch is right there at the top of my stomach for sure. Okay, we're going to come down on the floor. We're going to do our variation on 7. We'll do our variation on 7. Let's go to fortification 10. We do like 90% of that, and then the last part is just a side fall sequence. So we'll sit up on 1, legs go to the right in your 4th position. 2, we come to our shins. 3, 4. Take your lateral over towards the hip is going towards the right. Excuse me. 5, 6, 7. You're out by 8. You come up to your 4th position with the right leg in front. 1, 2. Step that leg around. 3, 4. And then we come down 5, 6, 7, 8 for the other side. Excuse me. Let's connect that right into our coccyx balance. So we'll have 4 counts up, 4 counts down with just your head and heels getting into that transverse abdominis. Right after that, you're gonna come up in 4 counts, down in 4 counts 2 times. Then we come up in 4 counts. You're gonna lift your arms in 2 counts, lift your legs in 2 counts, drop the legs in 2 counts, lift the legs in 2 counts, bend the knees, bring the arms down 2 counts, and lie down 2 counts. We do that 2 times. So you've come up for 4 counts, and then everything else is 2. Arms, legs, drop, lift, bend, down. Yeah? Following that, we come up for 2 counts. We're gonna shift to the right butt cheek, 2 counts. Extend out on that diagonal, 2 counts. Come back up on that same side, 2 counts. So you're really working those obliques. Come into the center for 2 counts, lie down. We do the same thing on the other side. Up for 2, shift to the left side. Come out and extend on that diagonal. Come back up in 2 counts. Center yourself in 2 counts, and then come down, and we'll be done. And we're gonna do all of that, and it's gonna be great. Ooh, my right quad is screaming at me from fatigue, but that's okay. I'm gonna stretch it out right now in this, in our variation on 7. When we get to the stretching part, actually, I should mention that. So your hip goes 1, 2, arms up 3, leg on 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Flex and point and flex and point. That's 2 counts apiece. Stay in that half split for 8 counts, and then you can choose to stay there again for another 8 counts, or if you want to go to your split, full split there for the 8 counts, you can, and then we continue on. All right, here we go. Right leg inverted on the floor. Five, 6, 7, right hip rotate, and down, and 2. Now 4 counts up. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 4 counts. 2 counts. 1, and 4. Lift up, and point. Okay, up. And point, stay for 8 counts. Another 8. To the back, 4 counts. Stay for 8. Up, 4 counts, 2, 3, change legs, 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, arms down, 4 counts. 6, 7, 8. Left hip, 2 counts. And down. Again, 2 counts. 4 counts up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2 counts. 3, 4, and forward. Lift up. And point. Again, up. Stay for 8. Another 8. To the back, work out. Stay 8. 4 counts up. Change legs and drop the arms. 2, 3, 4, and arms down. 4 down to the floor. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, and down. Again, up. Right leg lead. Sit up tall. Left, arms by your side. Right ball of the foot. 1, 5, 6. Left. 1. Sitting up. 1 count. 1. 4 counts. Leg around. Half turn to the other side. And up. Left leg. Right leg. extend, in, center, and down, up, switch, extend, in, center, and down. Ooh, very good. Oh my gosh, bring your knees into your chest. Oh. Rock side to side, if that feels good. Drop the knees to one side, look to the other. And other side. Very good. Turn on your belly. Arch up. Sit back. Let's go to our push-ups. Ready? 5, 6, 15. 1, 11, 12, 13. You got 2 more. 14. 1 more. 15. This is it. This is it. Woo! All right, all right, all right. Very good. Whew, that flew by. I feel like it's already 2. I know I started a couple of minutes late, but still, we like are banging it out. And it feels nice because this is also, this kind of pace is also existing in my in-person classes too. It just feels like it's like we're all in a groove. Everyone knows the different sequences. Even if we're not super confident in them, at least we have an awareness of like what comes next. And that allows us to be more present in our bodies. And allows us to also check in with, you know, from one week to the next, especially because I can't see you. Hopefully you're feeling the difference in your body from week to week. Like maybe your lateral T's feel really strong last week and today you're like, eh, or maybe it's vice versa. You know, I think that definitely having this opportunity to take class like this gives us the opportunity to connect to ourselves a little bit more without the sort of distraction or support of like classmates around us. It's a different type of awareness that we're all getting. And I want to commend you all for doing this. You all are showing up all the time. And it's interesting because I know that you guys know that Stacy has been staying with me while he's been guest teaching at Dubs. And you know, him and I, we talk all the time as artists, and it's like so difficult to do these virtual classes, right? And the fact that you have figured out a way in your mind to like deal with the psychology of like the difficultness and prioritize whatever it is that you can do to be in the space and to be in your body. I commend you for that because I know that that's not easy. As a person that also still is taking virtual classes myself as well, there is a challenge. It's a struggle sometimes to just even log in. So I get it, and I'm saying bravo to you. Great. Okay, so I'm going to stop this video, save it, because we know how things go on Instagram now. Save it, and I'll start a new one in a couple minutes, and we'll go on with the phrase. So we've been doing a folkloric phrase, Congo rhythm, my sort of spin within the movement, a lot of energy. It's very upbeat. So we'll keep going with that, and yeah, that's it. If you're not going to be here for the phrase, thank you so much for coming. If you're watching the replay, thank you for watching the replay, and I'll see y'all in a few minutes. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to start with the kase because, one, I got some feedback that the kase was fast, and the kase is fast. So I just want to go over that. Also, clearly my camera is like, why is it? Every time I try to start my thing again, it like be crooked. Okay, hopefully that's a little better. All right, so let's start with the kase. The kase is the break in the movement, the break in the rhythm. The kase also is like another way of saying an announcement of a change. And if we had live musicians, that's how we would be interacting with the movement. Is you mostly kind of stay doing whatever movement you're doing, and then the drummer will give you a break or your announcement to change, and you can change. Or maybe if you change yourself, then the drummer would respond. So there's always this kind of conversation that's happening between you and the musician. We have recorded music, so we're just going to do what the music says. In your kase, the break for the Congo is a turning step. I'm not going to turn it right now, but I'm going to give you what the mechanics are. Starting with the right leg back, you're going 1 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 4 and 2 and 5. Yep, and that's flat. You're going to take 2 steps, 1, 2, and then you're going to go 1, 2, 3 to the left. 1, 2, 3. So it's like a triplet. Let me see. So you're 5. This is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's put those 2 pieces together. 6, 7, and zip, bada, bada, 2, bada, bada, 3, bada, bada, 4, bada, bada, ba. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Then the next piece of this, you go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so the first one, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it's kind of almost like a call and response. Right here, right, left leg goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Putting those 3 pieces together. 6, 7, right leg, zip it, zip it, zip it, zip it, zip, zip it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. From here, you're gonna have ball, flat, heel, flat, ball, flat, change. So you're transferring your weight. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We're going to go to the other side. So my weight's on my left foot, which means my right foot's available. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah? So starting with that left ball of the foot on the 1. Slow. 6, 7, 8. We go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Slowly from the top of that kase before we add any of the turns. And you also could choose not to add any turns ever at all for yourself. But if you're feeling comfortable and confident, you might want to add turns to all the pieces or some of them. But for now, let's just go through it slow. 6 and 7, right foot goes zip it. Ooh, that's really slow. Zip it, zip it, zip it, zip it. 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was for the mechanics. That's really hard because the rhythm is very different. Ready? Let's take it up a little bit. 5, 6, 7. We go zip it, zip it, zip it, zip, zip it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if you're adding the turn, it's the hips. Well, even if you're not adding a turn, as you come around, every time you're stepping that foot back, my pelvis is rolling, yeah? Ba, dee, 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 ba, dee, 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 ba, dee, 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 ba, ba. That's helping you with the turn. That's also, this dance is usually done with a skirt, so that would allow the waist of the skirt to be also moving, as well as us holding the skirt and turning with the skirt as well. So starting with the right leg, let's take some turns. You can turn as many times as you want. It's up to you. 6, 7, and we go zip it, zip it, zip it, zip, zip it. Now from here, you're gonna turn behind yourself. 1, 2, to the left. Turn behind yourself on the right. 1, 2, 3. Then this is straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the turns are behind yourself. So this way, this way, I keep going to the right with my right leg behind me. Then when I go on the left foot, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then when I go on the right, 1, 2, 3. And then this is straight. Yeah, no music, with the turns, all together. Okay, I'm seeing some hearts. That must mean that we're doing pretty good. That's good. Let's go with the turns. 5, 6, 7, and zip-itty-bitty, 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 zip. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's go back to the top and see what we got. Yeah, so we start with the left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We chug to the right corner, left, right, left, head. 2, 3, 4. I'm on my left. I'm going to start with that right foot. 1, 2, 3, push. Hips, 2, 3, push. Hips, 2, 3, push. 5, 6. Right leg comes down. 1, 2, 3. Down. 1, 2, 3. Down. 1, 2, 3. Down. 1, 2, 3. This is 12 counts in a circle. 5, 6, 7. Then you cross it. Zip it, it, zip it, zip it, zip, zip it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Left. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step in. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step in. And 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Hips are going, yeah? Let's go from the top and see where we're at. And then maybe we'll add on a couple more steps. All right. I'll count us in. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. To the right. Ball change, right leg. Cross, ball. 12 counts. 9, 10, 11, here we go. Zip it, zip it, zip it, zip it, zip it, zip it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 5, 8. What? Left. Yes. Okay. Let's add on. So we finished with the arms going to the right. We're going to turn this around. We're going to go in a square. Hopefully we did okay with the kase. I know the kase is fast, but without the turn, it might be a little easier. So you're here, you finish on the right side. 1, 2. We're going to still do this same movement, but we're going to go front and back and side to side. So I'm on the right, I'm going to step on the left and go towards my camera. 1, 2. I'm going to go directly to upstage. 3, 4. Then I'm going to go to my left side. 5, 6. I'm going to go to my right side. 7, 8. From here, I'm going to step the left leg in and I'm going to clap my hands. And then I'm going to open up. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do it again. Clap. 2, 3, 4. From here, I'm going to transition my weight towards my right side. I'm going to kick the left leg out. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And then I'm going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, which is the same movement that we did way earlier, except we started on the right before. We're going to start on the left. So we come around. Left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Feet together. 1. Right hand, right leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. We go 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, all fun. high energy movements, big smiles and teeth, joyful, joyful, feeling the sun, feeling our friends around us, feeling the rhythm of the drums. All right, let's go to put the new part on, but let's start from here doing them straight first, and then we'll add in, then we'll keep going from there. Ready? Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7 to the left. 1, 2, 3, downstage. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Left, right, left, right. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go from the top. How are your quads? Whew, I'm sure your quads are like singing a tune. All of this is like done low. All right. Just rewinding the music. Sip some water really quick. I'll count to 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, left. Hut, 2. And 3. 4. Chug to the right. 1. 1. To the right. Push. Come down. And 12. 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. Here we go. Hips. To the left. Change. Ooh, ooh, child, this does not get easier. Actually, it does. The easier part is finding the joy and really getting that youthful energy. Like little kids, right now I can see out my window. I have, there's a playground right across the street from my house that I can see. I've been watching them little kids. They just like run and play tag and run. I'm like, man, that's a lot of energy. But also, that's the energy that Congo has. It's very vibrant and youthful. And so even when we're feeling tired, for me, sometimes it's like kind of hard for me to feel tired in the moment because I'm just like so happy to be doing what I'm doing. And 1, 2, like the joy is in finding the freedom to execute. And that joy is what kind of carries us to get through the piece. Now, when you get to the end, I'm like, ooh, that does a lot. Yes. So, that last part, let's just go over that one more time. So we can also breathe and not kill ourselves. We go to the left for 2, right for 2. And even with this, there's that opposition, right? The reason why this looks so powerful is because this arm is really engaged in giving me that opposition. So you can see this motion because this is like holding that space for you to be able to see it. I just kind of was like doing this. It wouldn't be as powerful. It just kind of looks like side to side. But once I'm here, you're able to see all the other things that are happening in my body. So keep that in mind for yourself too, that this arm is just as important and energized as this, as your plie, as your smile. So we go 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, down stage, up stage, stage right, stage left, in, change legs. Here, you don't want to go, right? It's not like a chest pop. It's more of a roll, yeah? So you're taking that motion and that idea of Yambalu, and we're putting that in here. Roll there's your contraction. So that part you really want to let yourself relax a little bit so that that roll can happen. And then this is just the fun letting go part. All right, let's go again. Let's go again from the top. 2 more steps, but this will be the last thing that I add on. So we've done left, right, left, right. We're gonna bring your feet together and you're just taking your own sort of groove for a minute for 4 counts. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're gonna do what we know in our ballet classes as a balance. Similar to this, except the legs are a little different. You're gonna come up 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3. Up 2, 3, back 2, 3. And really traveling and traveling if you have the space. The opposite arm is out to the side. This arm, if you had like a flower in your hand, or if you had a flag, a lot of times they wear mouchoirs. Mouchoir is like a silk, kind of like a bandana, like a silk square of a solid color. So you can have your mouchoir and be going. You could be holding your skirt and going up 1, 2, 3, down 2, 3, up 2, 3, down 2, 3, up 2, 3, down 2, 3. From here, you're gonna turn around yourself 5, 6, 7, 8 to go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, down 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, down 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, down 2, 3. Turn around 6, 7, 8, and we'll finish there. Yeah. All right. So our newish part. We did this clap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left 6, 7, 8. Bounce 2. Left foot goes 1, 2, 3. Down 2, 3. Up 2, 3. Down 2, 3. Up 2, 3. Down 2, 3. Take it around town and up 2, 3. Down 2, 3. Up 2, 3. Down 2, 3. Up 2, 3. Down 2, 3. Take it around town and. So maybe I should clarify that last little circle. It's like a paddle step or like a pony almost. It's so weird sometimes, like relating it to those dance terms, because for some reason to me it feels like I'm centering a form that should not be centered, right? Like Africanist forms are the first forms of movement and dance. And so to relate it to something like a pony, I just feel like people that would be taking this class would have that type of knowledge before they're going to have knowledge of like an Africanist form in a way that I can like call something out and say it. So I'm just bringing my own awareness and saying saying my piece about that, because it does feel a little weird as I'm saying it, but also I know who my audience is. So after we've come up and down, When I'm coming around, this is my left foot. That's going to be my downbeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if I was going to the right, it would be my right, 2, 3, 4. And that also is like fortification 14, right? When we're doing all of this bouncing, except you're going behind yourself. So there are a lot of, there's just a lot of connections, right? I think that sometimes we like to, especially in our culture, like separate things and like this is this and this is this and this and that. But the more that you learn about dance and the more that I dig into history and all of that like scholarly side of things, it's all the same stuff. We just call it different names for different things, but the movements are the same. Maybe the initiation points are a little bit different. But you know, when they say like dance is a universal language, it's universal because it's movement and it all comes from the same genesis. We just develop it and expand on the language of it based on the experiences that we have, the cultures that intersect with different forms of dance. You know, something new is rebirthed there, like as far as for that culture or group of people, but the movements themselves are still the same, which makes us all connected and makes it all accessible for all of us, which is why I love dance. All right, let's go. We're gonna do it twice because it's a lot. So we're not gonna do it 3 times. We're gonna do it 2 times. Back to back. Here we go. 10 seconds to breathe. Oh my goodness gracious. Whew, that was good though. Yeah. Also, while we're breathing, also, you know, these forms are made to do like all Africanist forms of dance. You know, there was no such thing as like a dance studio in the way that we know about it, or these like institutions of places to dance. Dance is everywhere. The trees are dancing. The water is dancing. The birds are dancing. We are dancing. Dance happens anywhere we are. And so I think that it's quite interesting and advantageous for us to be doing this in a small space, right? What is it to reclaim movement? What is it to reclaim our power? What is it to reclaim our connection that we all have? Because we all, those of us that are able-bodied folks, we are all moving, right? And even if we're not able-bodied, meaning that we can get up and move, our insides are moving, right? Our atoms and neurons and protons and neutrons, all of that stuff in our body is moving, right? Your heartbeat is moving. And so that movement is something that is the collective of all of us. So that's special. All right, last time, now that we've brought our heart rate down a little bit, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Not perfect, but perfectly mine. Yes, and hopefully that experience was perfectly yours as well, right? The way that you move is beautiful on its own, right? We're always looking for, of course, ways to strengthen ourselves, ways to challenge our mindset, ways to challenge the way that we are understanding and applying anatomically corrective things in the body and transitions. But you were born with everything that you needed to have in order to be beautiful in the way that you move. So I hope that doing this sequence for the past few weeks has given you some of that joy. And if not, replay it again. Replay it again and catch that joy for yourself. Just a reminder again that we're not going to have class next week. Next week from 3 to 5 is going to be our virtual performance event. I'm very excited about it. I'm going to be in conversation, like I said, with Sadada, one of my sister friends, and really just being able to embark on this journey with her for like almost 2 decades now of dance and our relationship growing and expanding and contracting and doing all the things that it does naturally has been a joy, and being able to share that with you all will be a joy as well. Also, the dancing is high caliber, the cinematography is high caliber, the content and context and the times that we're living in is high caliber, so I encourage you to put it on your calendar and show up. I'll send you all information on that. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!